A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant turn of events, voters across several states have taken to the polls to make crucial decisions regarding abortion rights and immigration enforcement. In Montana, voters have approved a ballot amendment that explicitly enshrines the right to abortion in the state constitution. This decision comes as part of a broader national conversation about reproductive rights following the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Montana is now one of the states leading the charge for reproductive rights, alongside others like Arizona, Florida, and Missouri, where voters are also weighing similar amendments. In Arizona, a Republican-backed proposal known as Prop. 314 has passed, granting state and local law enforcement the authority to enforce immigration laws. This measure has sparked concerns among Democrats and Latino advocacy groups, who warn that it could lead to racial profiling and discrimination against immigrant communities. The passage of Prop. 314 reflects a growing trend in certain states to tighten immigration controls, which could have far-reaching implications for migrant populations. As voters in 9 states deliberate on whether their constitutions should guarantee a right to abortion, the stakes are high. These ballot measures are expected to significantly impact voter turnout in various races, from local prosecutors to the presidential election. If successful, these amendments could undo existing bans or restrictions, potentially restoring access to abortion services for over 7 million women of childbearing age. Experts, including Mary Ziegler, a professor at the University of California Davis School of Law, suggest that the outcomes of these measures could signal a shift in public sentiment towards reproductive rights. Ziegler notes that if the measures pass, it would demonstrate a strong support for reproductive rights, whereas failures could lead conservatives to reassess their strategies moving forward. Currently, 13 states enforce strict bans on abortion at all stages of pregnancy, while 4 others impose restrictions after about 6 weeks. Despite these limitations, the number of abortions has seen a slight uptick, largely due to the increased availability of abortion pills and organized efforts to assist women in accessing services. Nevertheless, advocates argue that these bans severely limit access, particularly for lower-income and minority women. The abortion debate has also become a focal point in the presidential race. Vice President Kamala Harris has been vocal in her criticism of the so-called Trump abortion bans, highlighting former President Donald Trump's role in the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Harris has positioned herself as a consistent advocate for reproductive health, emphasizing her commitment to addressing issues such as Black maternal health. On the other hand, Trump faces a challenging balancing act as he attempts to unify his anti-abortion base while appealing to the broader public, which largely supports abortion rights. His recent statements have been somewhat ambiguous, as he has alternately claimed credit for the Supreme Court's decision and advocated for states' rights regarding abortion laws. When questioned about his voting stance on abortion measures in Florida, Trump deflected, suggesting that the matter should be left to individual states. This complex landscape surrounding abortion rights is mirrored in the actions of Republican congressional candidates, who are increasingly distancing themselves from aggressive anti-abortion policies in light of the potential electoral backlash. As the issue continues to evolve, it remains to be seen how these decisions will influence the political climate moving forward. Meanwhile, in California, voters have once again rejected a measure aimed at allowing stronger rent control laws, marking the 3rd consecutive defeat for such proposals in recent years. Proposition 33, which sought to empower cities and counties to implement stricter rent control, was declared defeated late Tuesday night. The measure was put forth by the AIDS Healthcare Foundation and aimed to overturn the Costa-Hawkins Rental Housing Act, which currently restricts localities from capping rent on certain types of housing. As the dust settles on these pivotal elections, the outcomes will have lasting implications for both reproductive rights and immigration enforcement across the United States. Voter sentiments and decisions in these areas underscore the continuing importance of civic engagement and the power of the ballot in shaping policy and governance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.